morning and welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rhonda Lahnert.
And I'm Chuckalicious, Chuck Williams.
Miss Simone Malaj joins us today. Earth Day celebration tomorrow. We take a look at what our responsibilities are and what we can do. And Miss Simone said something very, very profound at the start of her talking to us. Chuck said earlier this morning, we were talking about Earth Day, and he said it should be a national holiday. And Ms. Simone said it should be every day. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. Thank you for being with us this morning, ma'am.
Thank you for having me. I very much appreciate it.
Well, you know, there is quite a bit of buzz about Earth Day lately. Excuse me. Can you tell us what everybody's talking about? What's going on? Why is it such a big buzzword now?
Yeah, Earth Day is just another great chance for us to stop and appreciate all that nature has to offer around us. And really, today it's offering us an opportunity to talk about how we can use nature in something called nature-based solutions. So in my part of the world, I'm right next door in Louisiana, but we use the power of the Mississippi River to help rebuild our wetlands. And the freshwater and sediment that the river carries helps build those wetlands, but it helps us when we have these extreme storms, hurricanes, and against rising seas. So that's just an example from my part of the world about how you can use nature to help you.
I can understand the fact of understand the importance of the wetlands, but I don't think a whole lot of people do understand. Hey, wetlands are very important for man and beast. Can you go into that for me?
Absolutely. So, especially in my part of the world, wetlands are really where ecosystems thrive,
right.
and we have a nature-based economy in Louisiana. But really for us, it's about protecting the protection, so protecting our coastal communities. And that's unique to Louisiana. We understand that there are some coastal communities that have that. But other parts of the country, like in places like Amarillo, you might have flooding or droughts, wildfires. And so what we're really thinking about is how we can plan for our future and how we can use nature in that planning.
What's a resilient community?
That's a very good question. We know a lot about resiliency in Louisiana, and really it's about taking the time to plan for your future, taking the time to think about impacts that might be a result of a changing climate that you're experiencing. And really what we know is that communities that take nature into account in their planning, both what's happened to them in the past and what they could look forward to in the future, we know when they take that planning into account, it does make for a more resilient community. And sometimes that means it helps you to weather a disaster a little bit better, and more importantly, helps you to recover after a disaster more quickly. But those are some of the things that make up a resilient community.
So, you know, we did talk about some of the things that go on in this part of our world. What would resiliency really look like for us here in Amarillo and the Texas Panhandle?
Yeah, it has to be so specific to the area that you're experiencing. And we talked a little bit about droughts or wildfires and things that you've experienced in the past. And it's really about, you know, planning for that and make sure that you know a potential event that is coming up. Also things like prairies, and there's certain things that, certain techniques and practices in prairies. And of course, in other parts of the country where there are agricultural communities, they use a practice called cover crops. Those cover crops can help keep the soil in the ground and nutrients in the ground, and if those nutrients don't enter the water system, where it could become pollution. So it's really, really specific to your area.
I have relatives from the Baton Rouge area, and this will strike you as funny. I've had gumbo with potato salad.
Okay, so big controversy in my part of the world. But this is a question.
It's like beans and chili here.
I can definitely answer this question, and it absolutely belongs in the gumbo.
It's like the bean and chili thing here in this part of Texas. Potato salad, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so I'll take that. I'll take that into account when we talk about chili, that now I know that we're kindred spirits.
There you go. That's it. This is all brought to you by the Walton Family Foundation to restore the Mississippi River Delta. You've seen it in the Everglades. They've restored the Everglades, and that's what we really have to start turning toward. And she's 100% correct. Earth Day is every day. We have
Right.
to be mindful of what we do because it does come back on us. If it's the pesticides of the 70s that we eliminated because of it was hurting our ecosystem, to now how we're doing it and burning and doing certain things, we got to live here. For God's sake, you
And our
know?
children.
And we don't get a new one at the end of the day. So you can find out more. How, Ms. Simone, where can they dig in and get more information on this
Yeah,
project?
they can find out more about our work in Louisiana, but more importantly about things that we're learning all across the country at waltonfamilyfoundation.org/nature.
All right, and celebrate Earth Day. We're having a postponing because a little cold snap has come in, and so a lot of things will happen next weekend that we wanted to do outside, but it's not a once-a-year event. It's a daily thing. It should be a daily
Celebrate Earth Day every day.
every day. Thank you so much, and have a
Thanks,
great
y'all.
day. We're going to get your way and get some of that. I'm going to have to hip you to it.
Oh, my goodness.
Never had. I'm telling you, that's
Never had it. No.
That's how you do
Not
it.
like that, I haven't.
Have a good Earth Day, man. Be careful.
Thanks.